All right, Dave. First game day for your club in 11 days, a little bit longer for yourself. How does it feel waking up for a game day?
Excited to get back at it. We've had 3 good practices here. I give the guys credit coming out of the break there. They've got lots of energy. Recognize it's going to be a hard road trip for us. We're going to play 5 games in 8 days, so they're anxious to get going.
Obviously, an unfortunate circumstance with COVID around the league and unexpected shutdowns and postponements of games. But can that week off really help your team recalibrate on a personal and on a team level?
Well, I think it does. It's everybody looks forward to a couple days break now and then, but with all the other factors going on, it can get taxing on the mind. So everybody takes a step back. A lot of guys enjoyed some family time there, but now I think the players, it's interesting. You talk to them, they want to put the distractions behind them. They want to play, and that's great to see. Players, they get out here, they want to play. So we're going to get lots of playing here the next 10 days. Looking forward to it.
I know Mike Smith wanted to play and talking to him yesterday. Is he good to go tonight?
He's good to go tonight, yeah. Well, he's going to have a little skate this morning, but he's good to go tonight, and really, really good to see him back.
Can you talk about what he can maybe bring back into the locker room after an extended absence?
Well, he's not just, he's an outstanding goaltender, but he's also one of our leaders in that room. He's a very vocal guy, very passionate about winning. The work that he puts in is extraordinary to keep himself fit to play as long as he has, and he wants to get in there and play well. So there's an accountability that he brings, because he wants to drive our team to be the best it can be, and that attitude coming back will be really good for our team. Him and Duncan Keith both. It's funny, in practice, the 2 oldest guys are bringing the most energy, like little kids out there, so it's good to see.
It also sounded like you're almost describing Zach Hyman as well.
Yeah.
You're also getting him back in the lineup.
Very much so. He's one of those guys, we've talked about it all year. He just touches so many parts of the game. From a coaching perspective, it's great to see him back in there. It just gives us another real strong player in a lot of situations.
Dave, I just wanted to ask you, coming off the layoff a little bit, you'd actually been playing some really good hockey, even with some of the losses mixed in there. What's the best way that you can see to recalibrate that and channel it? And did the practices leading into this game against St. Louis help that?
Well, you hope so. We had good energy. We went through a few things in practice, but if you look at our last 10 games, the results certainly weren't what we'd like to see. But if you dig down a little deeper, it was probably as well as we played 5-on-5, minus a couple games. The LA game, we weren't very good. We looked like a tired team, but other than that game, we were pretty strong in a lot of games. And so there's some of those things. Early in the season, we relied on special teams really to drive us. Our shooting percentage was through the roof. That probably wasn't going to be sustainable. Now, that being said, our 5-on-5 play was better this last little segment. Our shooting percentage is probably lower than what you'd expect. So those things tend to even themselves out. But there's some positives in what we're doing. 5-on-5, just driving the possession of the game, finding opportunities to make sure we defend well, but then making sure we're playing well with the puck. So some things to grab onto. We talked about it this morning as a group, that we have to continue to improve and get all of our parts of our game together to become as good a team as we want to be.
Now to the nitty-gritty. Some would suggest with the assistants going 2-0, you're picking up the next dinner check. What's your response?
I'm all good with that. As long as we keep winning, we'll do anything to make us win.
Have you ever had to miss a coaching assignment in the past? This is the first time.
I take that back. No, I did. I missed a game or two when I had some emergency neck surgery in Dallas. I had my right arm lock up, and I got to the rink in the morning, and by noon I was on the operating table. So I missed a couple games there. And then I got a couple back. I coached Andy Murray was hurt in a car accident. I coached 3 games as a head coach in LA way back. So they even themselves out a little bit.
Who replaced you when you were with Dallas?
Rick Wilson. Rick Wilson was took over when I was out there.
Thanks, Dave.
All right.